Crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna leave without you.
I didn't even made it all the way to Cousin Perry without me. Crazy.
That's right.
Turn your ass around, please.
At stop sign.
Okay, we are heading to Neenah/Appleton, Wisconsin. Woohoo! Okay, we arrived at Water Greenhouse Farm in Neenah, Wisconsin. Can't wait to go inside. Here's the nursery. Hi everyone, this is Plenty to Mrs. G and I have my BFF here and we are in Neenah, Wisconsin at Waters Farm. It's a plant nursery in the northern Wisconsin area and we're gonna go check out the plants. Yes, let's go! How much are these? Anything new? This, so... Oh, dancing alocasias. 35. This is Discolor Amazonica. Yeah, this is Discolor and Amazonica.
Oh, this is a new variety, yeah. It's really pretty.
Looks a little
4-inch
hardier. 4-inch pot for $18. This is Discolor. I don't know about that. I might try that pot though. That looks good. Okay, we have this Malaysian orchid in a 4-inch pot going for $4. And they have this beautiful variegated string of hearts in a hanging basket. Probably see right there. Really nice. Moving on, another basket of regular string of hearts. Not sure about the price on that. And they also have a full basket of string of needles. So this is new to the string of family plants. And you pretty much treat this the same way as you would a string of hearts. They grow really quick. Right here is a 4-inch pot of Philodendron Silver Sword. The leaves are just nice and silver, iridescent. Right next to it, again, I can't stand it. This string of needles are just so full. It's a beautiful pot. Again, the leaves of this Silver Sword is very silvery and iridescent. This one here is a Philodendron Congo. And right next to it is the Philodendron Goldie Eye. As this plant matures, it'll create more lobules on its leaves. And here is a basket, a hanging basket of Philodendron Micans. And it's just a full basket also with long velvety leaves just trailing from the basket. Moving on, there's a Pothos Snow White in a 4-inch pot also. Variegation is really nice. A lot of white variegation into it. There's this Anthurium Superbum for $28. Nice leathery leaves and texture. And going on, there is the Scindapsus Platinum Hero. And then there's also a Scindapsus, it's called a Jade Scindapsus. or almost black. Scindapsus, it says. And this one here is a Philodendron lupinum. I don't know too much about this plant. It's new to me. This one here is a Philodendron superatom. They grow in clumps and they have like wrinkly leaves. That's just a regular green Philodendron. And this one is a Syngonian chiapens. This is a Pothos Enjoy, and it's just $5. You guys, there's just so many plants in this nursery. It's really nice. Pink Syngonium. Not sure what kind. Maybe it's a pink Syngonium robust. I'm not sure. These are called piggyback plants. I'm not sure how those plants are. And this one is a zigzag cactus, also known as a rickrack cactus or fishbone cactus. And this table here has various types of alocasias. They have the Wyetii, Alocasia laterbonchia, or bonchiana. And this is a black velvet mask alocasia, velvety leaves. And the prices of these alocasias are $12 starting price. Variegated Peperomia Cupid. And they have watermelon peperomia and other different types of peperomia. This one is a Peleona repens. Some people also call it the begonia watermelon or watermelon begonia, but it's not a begonia. We just passed a bunch of neon philodendrons, and this one is a really cool alocasia. It's called an Alocasia zebrina. And I just love the stem, how it has those stripes. Alocasia silver dragon on the table here. And this velvety plant is a Hoya villosa. It has fuzzy leaves, and I never felt a fuzzy leaf Hoya before. It's really unique. Cool plant. And they have Begonia maculata Wyetii on this table, and they are $8. Again, neon pothos in a hanging basket. Yeah, I'm just swinging around. There's so many plants to see. This one is a type of Boston fern, and it's called a tiger Boston fern. You can see the variegation on its leaves. You see the back of the leaf too with the variegation. It's just really pretty, like a lemon lime color and like a darker green meshed into that. It's just a cool variegation. These are Hoya cartesii, and it's in a very full pot right here. And moving on, rolling around. Sorry if you're getting dizzy. This is a Rhaphidophora tenaeus.
Ew, what is the name? I forgot.
And it is on a plank, so they can climb up the plank. This is a Cebu blue plant, a very popular plant, and this is a radicans on a cocoa coir pole. And all these pots are in a terracotta pot, Monstera lacariana, in a terracotta pot also. This is a juvenile Philodendron mayoi in a 4-inch pot. And these plants over here, I can't remember the name. Here we go, Hoya fungii. And this table right here has tons of Hoyas, all starter plants. There's a Hoya obscura in it looks like a 3-inch pot. They have Hoya pubicalyx in a terracotta pot on a trellis. This is the Dischidia watermelon. You treat it the same way as you would a Hoya, taking care of it. Hoya carnosa stardust. Again, such a good variety of Hoyas. Hoya Suzy Q. Great way to start up your collection for Hoyas. This was a Hoya rotundiflora with its unique shaped leaves. A Hoya Burtonnae. Again. And this over here is a variegated whale fin. And they have these in a 5-inch, I think these are 5-inch pots. And some pots have 2 fins, some have 3. And yeah, they're great plants, very unique. Moving on, again, some more Hoyas. This is a Hoya Rebecca. And this one's a full pot, Hoya carnosa freckles. And some more Hoya on a trellis. And this is a Philodendron lupinum. Hoya Rebecca, I think we saw that already. And moving on, this is a Dracaena, or snake plant. Hoya Svetlana. Very Jurassic looking leaves, I think, and the venation of the leaves. It's really cool. Now these are large pots of the rickrack cactus, aka fishbone cactus, aka zigzag cactus. It's a tropical cactus with its long leaves. And we just passed the staghorn fern next to it on hanging basket. Philodendron again, Philodendron painted lady, very beautiful pot. And another table of Hoyas. This is a Hoya, I can't remember, Hoya Hawaiiii. And this one is another Hoya. This one, big one here is a Hoya sweet scent. I guess when it flowers, the smell is sweet. But I think that's like with a lot of the Hoya. People say that the flowers, when they go in bloom, the smell of the flowers are very sweet smelling. This Hoya over here is a black dragon Hoya. And when you expose these leaves to more sun, the leaves turn like a darkish burgundy color. You can kind of see on the table, on that rack of plants there, you can see the burgundy color with when it's sun stressed. They have variegated Hoya carrii and reverse variegated Hoya carrii. Cute heart-shaped leaves on the Hoya carrii. Hoya pubicalyx splash. Long tendrils on some of these plants. And this one I don't have. It's a Hoya crinkle 8. In a cute little starter pot. And you can see the dimples. So each leaf has 8 dimples. Hence the name Hoya crinkle 8. And let's see here. This is a Hoya Hawaiiii variegata. Variegated Hoya Hawaiiii. And you can see some of the leaves also have sun stress on it because they have that little pinkish tone to it. Hoya rustitia. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. Another pot of... This one here is a syngonium. We had to ask the owner what kind of syngonium this is. And he said it is a syngonium 3 Kings. There's the owner. Very nice guy. Again, syngonium 3 Kings. Yeah, let's go over here. These are philodendron painted ladies. And going back to this one, this is a philodendron white knight. So you gotta buy a painted lady. You have to get a white knight also. They just go hand in hand. Philodendron branchiantium, if I'm saying right. Some people call it also the philodendron brandy for short. It has like a nice silver splash to the leaves. And I'm not sure what these are. My friend and I were comparing our philodendron. My philodendron's bigger than your philodendron. Oh yeah, well my philodendron has more leaves. So I'm gonna go get this plant. Okay, spinning around. This one here is a syngonium albo. Now these used to be like really expensive before. Now you can get them fairly priced for syngonium albo. Amidrium zipilianum is this plant right over here. To me, they almost look like the 5-finger plant, but it's not the same. This is a philodendron myoi. And this one here is a Monstera albo, a juvenile one. And this is in a propagation box right now, so it's not for sale. They have starter pots of variegated string of hearts. Lots of them. And string of hearts grow pretty quick, so it's okay to get a starter pot or two, and by the end of the season or the end of summer, you'll have a full pot. Monstera supinata. I think the price said it was for $120 for that pot. There's a Monstera lechleriana also, and a Monstera radicans. And you can see the fenestrations on that. Really pretty. Now this is a cool plant. It's Philodendron mame, and I like just how the leaves have that crinkled look to it. It's got like a really cool texture. And coming around here, these are propagations of the rickrack cactus right over here. And this is towards the back of the store, so none of these plants in the back of the store here are for sale. Again, a lot of these are still growing, right? They're still starter plants, still trying to get growing, and some of them are propagations, like right over here is a tray of propagations. Not sure what kind, but yeah, eventually these propagations will be for sale once the leaves form and a little bit more mature roots. But yeah, he does all of this in the nursery where he sells his stuff. Again, this on this table, nothing's for sale. A lot of the mama plants are towards the back of the nursery where he does the cuttings and the stem propagations. Yeah, here's my BFF here talking to the owner, and while he's doing that, I'm going to look at these plants. I'm not sure what the name of that one is, but it's gorgeous. Yeah, as a plant person, you can't help but touch the leaves of the plants. It's just one of those things. I know I do. Every time I go to a store, I see a plant, I just have to touch its leaves. Right behind my friend, there are some Monstera Addisonii. And you can see a Monstera Addisonii over here on a climbing pole, and this one is the mama plant, the Philodendron Silver Sword, more mature one on a cocoa coir pole. And the leaves are just huge, it's beautiful. A 4-inch pot of Philodendron squamiferum is going for $90 at Water Greenhouse, and you can see it's just a juvenile plant right now. Very cool. You can see here these have fuzzy petioles on the stem. Right there. It's pretty neat that, you know, the petioles kind of red and it has the little fuzzy texture to it. Philodendron gloriosum is on this, and it's almost as big as my hand. Eventually the leaves will get way bigger. And this one is some type of Philodendron bilitae. Here we go, moving along. This one here is labeled as Philodendron, starts with the P. And this is the Philodendron giganteum. I have a hard time saying it. Giganteum. And this is a Philodendron black cardinal. Has a darker greenish leaf, burgundy stems. I like it, so I am going to purchase that one right here. Here's the cart. And then this one is the Syngonian chia pens that we saw earlier. I'm just checking out the leaves. I'm really liking this plant, so I think I'm gonna get that also for $35. And they do sell cardboard palm. And this one here is the Philodendron Xanadu. I love the leaves. They're nice serrated leaves. They have a table that is full of different ficus plants. This one is a Tiniki, and it's only, I think, a Tiniki rubber plant. I think it's only $8 that they're selling this plant for. And this one I think is an Altissima. I could be wrong. And then right next to it is the regular burgundy rubber tree. Now this whole table going on down carries a bunch of various cacti and succulents. You can see that one over there, and there's also different aloes on the table here. And they're just, you know, 3-inch pot is $3, 4-inch pot is $4. You can't beat the prices. There's a bunch of haworthias on the table over here. And moving around, these are all haworthias. I don't know too much of the names of the different cacti and succulents. I'm more of a tropical plant type of person, but you know, I do dabble a little bit in them, but not too much. But very, very reasonable prices. There's a Burrow's tail. And moving along, they have philodendron variegated burrow marks. Let's see, over here you can see the plants. A little bit pricey, but you know, these are also hard to find plants. I don't see these plants in big box stores just yet. I don't even see a regular burrow marks in the big box stores. So to have a variegated one would be really special. There's two types of jewel orchids they have here at Waters. I can only show you what they look like. I'm not familiar with the name of the jewel orchids. I can just show you what they look like. And, I know jewel orchids are pretty popular also right now. This one is a leopard lily. So it's a type of succulent plant. And you can just see the leaves have spots on them like a leopard. Alright, this looks like another cardinal, black cardinal. Moving on, there's different types of spider plants and various ferns in another section of the nursery. My friend is calling me to say, hey, Dre, check this out. I'm like, girl, what is this? She said, it's a ZZ plant, but it has a flower. And I said, oh my, let me see. There's a little tiny flower on the plant. So now we know what the ZZ flower looks like. Tradescantia purple hearts are in a hanging basket over here. Very beautiful plant. If you guys enjoy my video, please like it. This is towards the end of the video over here. There is a second part to this video. Please watch that also. So thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Ciao, ciao.